And US President Donald Trump has set the ball rolling for the full release of the Epstein files. Earlier this week, the US President signed the Epstein Files Transparency Act into law. The law compels the US Department of Justice to release all federal files on the disgraced financier and convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein within 30 days. The ball is now in Attorney General Pam Bondi's court. While Bondi has confirmed that the DOJ will release Epstein-related material within 30 days, she has refused to commit to releasing all the files within that time period. Instead, Bondi had said that the DOJ will follow the law with maximum transparency, and she refused to commit to releasing all the files, and it's not without reason. Experts warn that the Trump administration could still lean on reductions, procedural delays, or lingering federal investigations to keep explosive details out of the public eye. Now, here are 5 scenarios that could play out next with the files. The first scenario is quite straightforward. The DOJ releases all the Epstein files. Several high-profile names across the political divide, the money trail, and the extent of Epstein's crime network could then come to the fore. The second scenario is the DOJ releases some but not all of the files. Now, this is the most likely scenario since the law includes loopholes that give the DOJ cover to delay or withhold information based on active investigations and national security. Just last week, Trump asked the Justice Department to investigate Epstein's alleged links to Democrats and major banks. Subpoenas were issued to Deutsche Bank and JP Morgan Chase for Epstein's financial records. The ongoing probe could be used as a smokescreen to withhold sensitive and explosive material. Now, the third scenario could be that the DOJ shares the Epstein files, but many are redacted. This again is a likely scenario. The Justice Department can release the documents with redactions in a bid to withhold classified information. This includes any information that would jeopardize an active federal investigation or prosecution. But the law mandates that the Justice Department must send Congress a report that lists all categories of records released and withheld, as well as any redactions made and the legal reasons for doing so. The DOJ is also compelled to share a list of all government officials and potentially exposed persons who are named or referenced in the released material. The law says that these reports and lists must be shared within 15 days following the sharing of the files. Now, the fourth scenario is the Epstein files are released. Eventually, the law gives the DOJ 30 days to provide the files, but it also specifies that any withholdings must be narrowly tailored and temporary. This means that the DOJ could withhold documents over their investigations, but only for a certain amount of time. Now, the fifth and the last scenario could be that the DOJ doesn't release anything, thus breaking the law. Theoretically, the DOJ can skip releasing the files, but that would break the law and constitute as a crime. It remains to be seen which of these scenarios the DOJ will opt for. We should have an answer about a month from now.